Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Let's talk about everyone's kind of favorite topic, submarines. You're about to watch a game. It's a rather short game actually, but it's the first time I've ever played submarines. I know it's co-op. I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually think this is a really good way to introduce it because co-op is co-op. I mean, you're playing against some dumbed down bots compared to say operations. So I had a good game in this. I thought it was my first time playing, and I'm trying to at this point figure out, wait, I should go this way as a destroyer. So, wait, no, I don't. I'm in a submarine. So this submarine's U69, and she has quite the history as being a member of the German Navy Kriegsmarine. But we'll talk about that in a minute. What I really want to get into is I don't have access to the submarine anymore, so I'm going to flash an image up here, and I want you to see it. These are the actual specs of the submarine. So the main thing for her, health pool is 8,300. Her sonar is 6-second reload, 25-second duration. Detectability at sea is 5.8, and so on and so forth. You can actually go through this and read. I think some of these stats actually got buffed right before she went in. So by all means, I'll leave it up here. Take a look, have a read, and then we'll go back to the game. Alright, so let's talk about U69. She was a German U-boat or submarine and was the first of the actual Type C U-boats for the Nazi Germany's Kriegsmarine during World War II. This meant that compared to previous U-boats, she could travel further afield for longer with a payload of 11 torpedoes and a 3.5-inch deck gun. For smaller vessels and a cost flak gun as well to use against aircraft. She was not an AA submarine in any way, shape, or form. U69 was very successful, sinking over 72,000 gross register tons, or GRT, of Allied shipping in a career lasting 2 years. Yeah, spoiler alert, she didn't see the end of the war, making her one of the longest surviving continuous serving U-boats. Now, since I'm getting used to the diving part here and going up and down and trying to turn and do whatever and trying to figure this out, the only thing I don't like are the instant bubbles you get right there. It can be kind of distracting, I think, in a battle. But again, I'm just playing it. This is my first time, and I'm getting used to it. I'm going to use the ping down here, but again, getting used to it and working on it, so it's kind of fun. I know they're bots, and they're going to charge in. I would compare this more like an arcade. Like, for instance, the artwork on this and the submarine, these U-boats and whatnot, are in submarines in general, as always with wargaming, is fantastic. The art department kills it. I also wanted to get here and smoke and kind of screw that up. But this is a really fantastic detail and design. I'm actually going to go after a couple of the cruisers here. I'm just going to start going under, diving. I'm trying to see how long it takes to get down. Looking at my detectability dropping down, I am going to take a little bit of damage. But again, I'm trying to feel the submarine out. Turning angle for me is pretty good. I think she's quite nice. I didn't realize that this, I think it's a Dunkirk or a Dunker Q, is right behind me. But all good. I line up the shot. I treat it like a normal destroyer launching torpedoes. I want to see how it works. They are super fast torpedoes. Like, holy cow. If you're the IKEA boat, the Swedish boats, you're a little jealous. And this is where I get in mutual detection, which I didn't realize you can actually still do that, which makes total sense. So I'm taking a little bit of damage from the Bognani, which is fine, and I can see my Dunkirk wants to really go for them, so that's fine. I decided to dive down a little bit there because the torpedoes are coming at me. I wasn't sure if they were going to hit me or do any damage, but again, figured it out. One cool thing I'll say right here, when I think it's where I look to the right, and the ship is sinking, I'm serious. Wargaming, this is pretty cool. Like, other games that feature U-boats and other whatnot and submarines are not this detailed. The only thing I think that even comes close in my life would be Cold Waters, which is a good, pure submarine game and simulator. But this is fantastic. I even turn around so I get closer to the shore and go through this map a bit. This is fantastic. I really enjoyed this. U69, her most notable attack was on the SS Caribou, which sank off the coast of southern Newfoundland in October of 1942, killing 137 people. What made this sinking so shocking, and this was the only time the censors actually removed this and it was published the next day, was it was a civilian ferry. The SS Caribou was a Newfoundland Registry Railway passenger ferry that ran between Port Basques in Newfoundland and then northern Sydney, Nova Scotia between 1928 and 1942. During the Battle of the St. Lawrence, the ferry participated in 3 weekly convoys between Nova Scotia and the island of Newfoundland. When the Caribou was sunk, she had women and children on board, and many of them were among the 137 who died. Her sinking and large death toll made it clear that war had really arrived to Canada and Newfoundland's home front. Her sinking is cited by many historians as the most significant sinking in Canadian-controlled waters during World War II. I decided to launch torpedoes and see what happens. I'm going to try the sonar out here in a minute. I see the next ship I'm going to kill. Now this is funny. I'm detected, and I didn't realize the submarine could see me at this detectability. But again, on the surface, that you can. So periscope, I think he's at periscope depth. No, he's way deep actually. He can still see me. So, must have been him. Again, it's a learning process. I'm trying to learn. He's deep, but he can see me. So, that's interesting. I got to learn that. But down you go. And, of course, the DD shot at me, which is fine. Now, like I said, she's got 4 tubes forward and 1 aft. Believe it or not, that was actually my intent, to bait her and see if she'd torpedo me. This submarine's chasing off other guys. I now want to try my pings and get this to work. So, I decided to give it a try. Not exactly hard, he's not moving, but... Pings are pretty good. If I had a review overall, I think submarine's a lot of fun. I think they're going to add some fun to the game and different dynamics. I like the fact that Wargaming keeps reinventing the wheel here. So so far, I think the 2 years of testing has gone very well. For someone like me to play it, and I know all the other testing that was done on, I'm going to say this is good. I like it. I'm looking forward to more games, and my team's looking forward to more games for it. So, U69 accomplished 9 successful patrols. However, a 10th didn't go so well. As U69 and her Wolfpack were attacking convoy ONS 165 in the middle of the North Atlantic, U69 was rammed and sunk by HMS Fame on 17th February 1943. Unfortunately, none of her 46 crew members survived the sinking. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm not sure how much you learned, because I'm learning right there, but Wargaming, good job. I think the subs are going to be fun. So for me, thanks everyone, take care of yourself, and as always, stay safe. Bye for now.